Hello everybody, today I have a budgeting video for you because I just bought plane tickets to Disneyland and my sister and I planned the trip, so I thought that I would show and share with you how I budgeted for this trip. So you can use these tips for any trip. I myself am going to go to Disneyland with my sister, but like I said, you can use these tips for any trip that you would like to budget for. So the first thing that I would like to say, or I should say that you should plan for, is when you're going to go on this trip. I'm going to go in October just because that's the only month that doesn't have any holidays for me, and it's kind of nice to throw in a vacation where we don't have any 3-day weekends during the school year. Since I am going in the middle of the year and my sister also has to potentially take off work, we're going to go ahead and do it on the weekend. So the next thing that you want to do is kind of plan when you want to do your trip. Do you want to take a day off? Do you want to go a Friday? Do you want to take a Monday off? Do you want to go on the weekend? So that is the first tip that I would give you. For this trip, I am budgeting 2 days and then kind of like half-day travel. If you work later on in the day for this, you could also take a flight, get in at like 10 and maybe go to work. I'm not going to do that, but my sister usually starts work 10:30, 11, so maybe she'll just have a later patient on in the day so she doesn't have to take an extra day off of work. So now I'm going to go ahead and kind of price out all of the things to make this trip possible. So firstly, we looked over flight versus driving, and if you want to drive, if you're close enough, you can do gas calculations of how many miles you're going to drive, what your car is, and how much gas it will take to go there. So we did 2 calculations, my car, my sister's car, to see which one would be the better option, and both of them, it would take an extra day for us to drive, so we ended up choosing a flight. Since we are super lucky, we're like 15 minutes away from an airport and we're booking these flights early enough, we got tickets for like $89 one way. So if it is an option for you to fly, know that probably it will cut down on your travel time, so we didn't have to pay for an extra room at a hotel. If we were to drive, it'd be more money in gas, as well as taking an extra night vacation, or I should say an extra night in a hotel that we'd have to pay because we wouldn't be able to do the driving all in one day. In order to budget for food, I looked at different conferences that I went to, and they always kind of give you a range of money that they're willing to compensate you back on those meals. So I just kind of used that as a guide for lunch and dinner plus snacks. And then also the hotel that we're staying at does include breakfast, which was important to us when we booked the hotel, so we didn't have to buy breakfast as well on the trip. So here is everything all hashed out. We're going to spend 2 nights at a hotel, and with a AAA discount that is $209. The flight was going to be $176, and that is round trip. For food, like I said, breakfast was included. For lunch, I budgeted $15. For dinner, I budgeted $23. And then for a snack, I budgeted $9. And that's for 2 days. So total food is $103. I also put in $9 for like Starbucks for the morning, like Monday, flying back home, just because like coffee parfait. I don't know, I just thought $9 would be kind of like a reasonable amount. Then for the actual Disney tickets on Disney.com, they're $260 for a park hopper pass. I have heard from friends that Safeway has really good deals, so I still have to look up to see how expensive the Safeway is. If I do find the price, I'll link it down below. But otherwise, teachers get discounts, so I'm going to get like $8 off of the tickets. So online I can see like maybe $5 discounts, but the sites don't really look very trustworthy, so I'm okay with the discount of only being $8. It's like an extra churro day. Since we're not driving to get from LAX to our hotel, we do need transportation, so we went ahead and booked a super shuttle, and that is $32 round trip, so it's like $15 to go from the hotel, or I should say from the airport to the hotel, and vice versa. So instead of taking Uber or anything, we're just got a bus pass and are doing it through Super Shuttle. So tallying all that up, the whole trip is going to cost $782, so I just rounded it to $800 for the total trip, and that is transportation, tickets, hotel stay, and food. In order to budget for the $800, we started planning this earlier in May, so I was saying, and we're going to go in October, so May, June, May, June, July, August, September, so 5 months to save the $800. I get paid once a month, so every single paycheck I'm going to go ahead and put $160 and save it towards the Disneyland trip. My sister gets paid every 2 weeks, so she gets paid twice a month, so instead she is going to put $80 away per pay period. So if you get paid twice a month, you can do per pay period, or if you get paid once a month like I do, you can just go ahead and put that lump sum into a spot so that you know that you won't touch it. That is for your trip fund. Now I do want to say that we did buy the plane tickets early, so it wouldn't be very expensive at the very end. So I did have to have money before I saved all of this, but if that's all your upfront costs, that's only $176. So I guess that's the only thing that you have to have first before saving it. And I do have a travel fund, so I'm going to save up all the money and then basically just reimburse myself for the hotel costs, or I should say for the plane cost, but the food, the tickets, I haven't bought any of those yet just because those aren't as time sensitive as flights. So those are all of my tips on how to save for a trip. I'm going to go to Disneyland. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Let me know in the comments down below what trips you have saved for, how you've saved for them. I would like to know. Other than that, I'll see you in a future video and I'll talk to you another time. Bye!